Hello. Today we're talking about relationships. You have relationships with your family, your parents, your brothers and sisters, your teachers, your colleagues. There's people that help you at the home. There are people that help you at workplaces. They're all little invisible threads that we have to take care of. These relationships are very important. So our goal is to rebuild reciprocity with each person, to value love and to promote creativity. Okay. So the most important question we have to ask ourselves is, what do you think that causes issues for a relationship? Where do you think that comes from? So every time you're getting that, a conflict of resolution issues, try to bring that up a little bit and try to use that to analyze the situation sometimes. It may make a positive or a negative impact. It might make a difference in how you react to situations later on, also, if that happens again. Okay, so when you dismiss a comment, sometimes the inner child trauma experiences it like a rejection. So what happens is that the adult person who had that childhood experience of rejection tends to either be anxious or avoid avoidance. So either way, we have to learn how to idealize, to teach them not to idealize relationships like in movies, and send the message of how to build an effective relationship. That is where you're arguing, but you're still reciprocating a relationship where both arguments can be seen and heard, and you can talk effectively with each other. It's not about a resolution, but more like, I acknowledge what you said, and I understand what you said, and you understood what I said, more or less. So it's learning to be vulnerable and learning to value love. Okay, to do that, you have to be self-regulating. The best people to regulate are introverts. They're experts at their internal way of regulating themselves, helps them to get out of situations much faster. So avoiding behaviors don't regulate. They do silent treatment on purpose. They are flooded with emotions from their partner, and the partner gets no reciprocity. Which the secret is, they don't know how to say to their partner to be vulnerable. So the partner thinks they're not good enough for them. The secret is, don't leave things unresolved. Talk or communicate. Get the reciprocation and form an attachment with your partner. So learn to explore the pleasant and the non-pleasant. Non-verbal communication, non-verbal symbols may be misrepresented and from me to others, or vice versa. So you have, so it depends on the frequency of the negative mood that flood their head. So the negative thinking, grumpiness, or bad energy. Negative energy is toxic, unhealthy for a partner. Don't destroy a relation by being negative or cranky. Instead of destructive, be constructive in hobbies or projects together. Instead of fear of being alone, participate in Lions clubs, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, volunteer at homeless shelters, hospitals, or any volunteer organizations. Even schools will be happy if you could volunteer there. They need so much help. They would be happy if a parent is help volunteering there. Avoidant behavior partner needs to learn to be alone so that the avoidant person can learn to regulate themselves before they get bombarded by emotions. Always stick with the facts. Don't wait for assumptions. So the most important thing to remember is Don't be harsh, don't be insensitive, and don't be unresponsive. Don't assume, learn history, be proactive to find solutions, show to yourself first, then to others how to protect yourself. You don't have to spring into action. That is the fight or flight, the limbic system. We want to lower it down. We want the frontal system to engage. So try to take the time to communicate and taking the space to understand yourselves. Sometimes seeing reality is too much. Some people use this source of safety as a source of fear due to old childhood trauma bonds. Secret is, don't seek for a partner to care for you. Go set yourself in a safe place. Partner and person must try to be kind and try to be good. Some people reenact perfectionism or are highly critical to others. They did not have an identity as a child, so they reenact perfectionism. Dr. Kim Sage calls it the wounded walking. Angry yelling is dangerous for them, so empower them to love and to be hopeful. Show them a safe space, and it can be created so the childhood fear does not repeat again and again. Educate them to learn which is better and which will help their judgment to be quick. The partner needs to set boundaries and make the space a no judgment zone. So for both anxious and attachments and avoidant attachment, there are many steps to help them. The first thing to help is self-esteem. Learn something new to help your self-esteem, be it a sport, be it a memory game, Bible verses or something, or be it an instrument. Learn to dance, worst comes to worst. Learn to soothe yourself. There are so many YouTube videos that you can learn how to self-soothe. Polyvagal theory, all this can be used to help you to regulate yourself. Express and identify your emotions. Express basic needs is not selfish, okay? You will feel liberated. Don't expect partner or kids to resolve your issues, but they can guide you to find your triggers. Don't overanalyze. Just stick with one fact at a time. Do not assume. I won't say the rest of that. Compartmentalize problems. Pretend to write them on a post-it and send it to an imaginary bowl. In Harry Potter, Dumbledore does this trick. I do it with my patients. Sometimes something's really, really bad or traumatic happening to them, and I'll say, listen, this is what I do. I take it out of my brain, that little thought, and then I throw it on the wall. So the minute I throw it on the wall, they all start chuckling. And they're like, they can't believe I did it. And I'm like, I feel better. You should try it. And they'll try it, and they actually do feel better. That stimulation or act of throwing it into the wall actually helped them feel better. So compartmentalize. You could always write it to be later box and set it in that to be later box and pick on it after. Force yourself not to touch it for 2 days. That was Norman Vincent Peale's trick that I loved personally. I used to do. And then the problem would actually make you less anxious. It really does help. Practice mindfulness. Count backwards from 30. Use ice. Practice letting go to desensitize. I like this method. Think of 3 things to look at while you're trying to let go. Okay? Think of 2 things to hear that will help you to let go. Is it someone's laughter? Is it somebody's joke? Find something that will help you to let go. Then think of 1 thing you can touch that'll calm you down. Okay, so make that step-by-step guide for those moments where you can really pull that trigger out and move it away. Okay. Alrighty. So the next one So to soothe yourself, always assess the situation, brainstorm it, consult with others, decide a solution, and see if it's effective. Okay, it really helps you to soothe yourself that way. Okay, later when you're in a calm, safe dimension or space, like your subconscious, explore what caused the present trauma, for you to trigger this, and set it up a plan to stop it. Be vulnerable to yourself so that it's like a fire escape plan that you can set up the next time the trigger comes. You would automatically be able to shut it off. Make communication. Don't reach out to other person and listen to what they think about it. My thoughts, my wants, my needs are equally important as your thoughts, your wants, and your needs. This helps reciprocity. Learn to set an example of love and kindness. The secret is humans copy each other, especially the good. Okay, we're not apples, we're not dogs. We copy the good things, because we were created by God. Do reassessment of each relation with each person, be it a parent, a friend, a child, a colleague, and analyze what you can do differently each time to help them to get to a better reciprocation. It is very important to reinvent yourself. So that's also with relationships. It is okay to protest, okay? Draw, journal. My favorite example is Taylor Swift. She has a habit of video. There's a YouTube video of her from 2018 to 2024 where she says, I journaled how I felt after that Grammy, and I was so happy to hear it, because I think we need examples of people journaling how you feel, not just making music, but just saying that I did that and how I felt. It's such a powerful statement she made. And people connected with it. That's the important part. Heal disturbances of emotional wounds. Learn to get help. The psychologist, the psychiatrist. When you're not feeling that they're enough, try to read books, YouTube it from NICABM or any famous people that are from the universities that that are valid, and learn to journal. Make a box of all the positive things that you see, and keep it as a project. Heal nervous system by co-regulation. Reflect on it internally and shut it down. Build a connection with others. Don't sabotage it. Remember to pause, think of good things, and shift the emotion to goodness. Say to yourself, you are worthy. Help yourself. Put the shame and fear away. This is very important for a perfectionist or a critical thinker person. Someone who has been doing everything perfect, you have to teach them that they are worthy for themselves. If you have to draw a post-it and put it on a computer, draw somewhere you are important, do that. Listen to some positive YouTube conversations where they say, positive thinking. My favorite book is Power of Positive Thinking also. So try to read that also. I do recommend it. Call a friend, see them in person, vent actively to help you to calm, and help you to, and they should set boundaries to help you to have a good reality check. Speak up so that others can trust you. Give your inner child lots of rewards, positive affirmations, give a treat, or go for a walk. Try to read on mindfulness. Practice imagery, gratitude. Challenge yourself. Is that really you? What needs to change? Or so there is a story that I like that really helped me. So one of my friends gave it to me, and her name's Dana. And what it said was this train was going for 4 hours. There's one passenger sitting in that train, and many people are coming in, many people are going out, and you form this little, they're coming, they're going out of your life. but you keep the good things that you see, and you remember what happened and how you stopped when someone's trying to get too much attention, when someone was trying to steal your seat. What did you do to stop it? Just remember those things. Don't think they're bad people, but just remember that, that's what I did. So it was a very powerful story about the train that I personally enjoyed, because in reality of life, there will be things that happen and we have to learn, how did I fix that part? What did I do? So it's set up for you the next time it happens. So you will be a passenger and other people are going to come in and out, but that empowers you to get better in the next place. Okay. And my favorite part is learn to put stress in a container for now and learn to be there for others when they need you. When free time comes, take a deep breath and auto-regulate. Okay. That is where you can check in and check out of that little subconscious to the conscious, and then fix it and then go back to the conscious. Okay. Those are the important parts that you work on. Just for the record, within different dimensions or times, there are different ways to analyze you. It is easy to keep the inner you peaceful and thriving, as tall and healthy and strong as a 500-year-old oak tree, even in the middle of war, terror, or any childhood mishaps. This comes from within you, your inner you, your subconscious. You will be able to tell others to calm down and help their fight or flight system to be controlled by the frontal lobe, the decision maker. They will be able to manage relationships like you and deselect any triggers. Let's try to increase the endless possibilities and opportunities to promote creativity. Don't stop meeting new people or trying new things. It will help you to build that better tree within you. Okay? We can build a safe place only if we say it's okay to be hurt, and it's okay to talk about it and analyze it and fix it within our own abilities. Okay? The world cannot help us unless we help ourselves. Okay, that's it. Nice talking to you guys. Take care. Hope it helped, this educational video.